So I know my demographic, 40s, 50s, and 60s. I have found my people. And I have a question for my people. So today I had to use my credit card to pay for something online. Nothing fun, my car registration, ew. And for whatever reason, at the end, when the summary page pops up, and I just had this moment of like, holy shit, I've had this credit card for 40 years, 40. It is the longest standing relationship I've ever had with anything or anyone. 40 years. It was my first credit card. I remember pulling it out of the mailbox when I was 18. It was a huge deal. I was so excited. And you don't realize that debt is going to crush you and make you sad later because it's exciting when you're 18. And I knew what I was going to buy. Okay, are you ready? And I say this with full chest. A boom box. That's right. I'm going to say it again. A boom box. It was 1980 something. And it was an amazing boom box. Okay. It had double cassette playing capability and the speakers were removable. Ah, I was so excited. They were still connected, mind you, but you could slide them up and like separate them. And I think they were able to be like a whole 10 inches away from the actual player. It was still so exciting. Oh my gosh. I remember the store when I went in to buy it and the whole thing. But what was so interesting about it was I thought, my God, this credit card knows more about me, my habits, my spending habits for sure, and kind of then my emotional life because so many of our purchases are connected to our emotional life. It knows more about me maybe than my ex-husband, my daughter, or my therapist. Yeah, Capital One. Capital One has the word on me. I just found it interesting. I mean, does anybody else still have their first credit card? And this is actually as an aside, never give up your credit history when you get married. Like I hung onto that card for 20 years of marriage and it stayed in my name and it saved my ass when I got a divorce because everything else was in his name. Without that credit card, I wouldn't have been able to get an apartment. I wouldn't have been able to buy a car. Total aside, it's something to think about and to pass on to our kids, right? But just for fun, for nostalgia, actually, my whole point of this video was for fun. What was the first thing you ever bought with your credit card? And do you still have it? I'm just curious. Anyhow, even if you don't respond, I hope you take a little glimpse into the past and maybe get a giggle. Alrighty, take care.